Welcome to Sip, Reflect, Act, a JAG consulting podcast where comfort meets conviction. I'm Janelle, an HR consultant, small business advocate, and lover of hot cocoa with a splash of Baileys and great conversation. This series is all about helping small business owners and leaders find calm, clarity, and community in the everyday challenges of running a workplace. Maybe I've had too much Baileys. Each episode follows the rhythm of the seasons, starting here in fall, a time for reflection, patience, and cultivating growth. Welcome to episode 1, The Autumn Harvest, Coaching Great People into Great Employees. Hi friends, welcome again to my podcast. I'm Janelle, your cocoa-loving HR companion, here with a cozy cup and a fresh fall breeze drifting in from southern Maryland. Today's episode is inspired by the season we're in, the harvest, the time when farmers gather what they've tended to all year long. And it got me thinking, the same is true for people. Because great employees don't just arrive ready to go, they grow through time, trust, and good coaching. So pour a little something warm, settle in, and let's talk about how to cultivate great people into great employees, one thoughtful conversation at a time. The main reflection today. When I think of fall, I think of work that happens quietly. The pruning, the patience, the tending that comes before the reward. Coaching employees works the same way. It's less about correcting and more about cultivating. I once worked with a small business owner who said, "I just want employees who show up ready to do the job." And I smiled and said, "Wow, that's the dream, but even the best seeds need watering." Coaching isn't about constant feedback or daily check-ins. It's more about seeing potential early and choosing to invest in it. And here's how I explain it to clients. First, you're going to plant intentionally. And what that means is when you hire, be clear about what success looks like. Don't just fill a role. Set expectations that give people roots. Then nurture consistently. Schedule short check-ins, not to micromanage, but to listen. Ask, what's helping you succeed? What's getting in your way? And then harvest patiently. Growth takes time. One conversation with your employees is not going to change a work ethic, but 3 months of steady guidance can. And just like crops, every employee grows at a different pace. Some sprout fast and need shaping. Others take a bit longer, but their roots go deep. When leaders see their teams as living, growing things instead of fixed positions, that's when the real productivity blooms. And that's what we all want in a small business. Now let's dive into what I like to call my cocoa questions. Q&A, listener Q&A. Today's cocoa question comes from Tammy, who manages a local cafe in St. Mary's County. She writes, "Janelle, how do I coach someone who's great with customers but struggles with time management? I don't want to discourage them." Well, Tammy, I love that question because you've already spotted 2 things. 1, that coaching is needed, and 2, the heart of coaching, which is seeing strength and opportunity at the same time. Start with gratitude. Tell them what you value most about their work. Then shift gently to the growth area by connecting it to that strength. For example, "You're amazing with our guests, and that energy makes the cafe feel alive." If we can bring that same focus to managing your prep time, you'll have even more impact on the team. See how that reframes it? It's not criticism, it's cultivation. You're saying you already have what it takes, Let's just make you shine even brighter. That's how you harvest potential without bruising confidence. Today's podcast action takeaway. Here's your reflection to action challenge for this week. Think of one person on your team who has untapped potential. Schedule a 10-minute conversation, not about performance, but about growth. Ask them what lights them up about their work. Ask what's one skill they would love to strengthen. Then, and this is key, listen, but really listen. You'll be amazed at how much loyalty and motivation you cultivate just by giving someone the space to be heard. Okay, in closing, as the leaves turn and the days grow shorter, remember your team is your harvest. The time you spend coaching now is the crop you'll rely on later. Keep tending, keep trusting, and don't forget to pause for a warm sip along the way. Until next time, stay kind, stay steady, and keep taking those small, meaningful actions. And as always, keep that hot cocoa close. Sip, reflect, act, where comfort meets conviction.